Welcome back. A man who drove his car into a Christmas parade in the United States is expected to face more charges after a young boy became the sixth fatality. Darrell Brooks already faces 5 counts of intentional homicide following his arrest in Waukesha, Wisconsin.
The nature of this offense is shocking. Actually, the detail I was not expecting here today, that two detectives, not lay people, detectives, not only tried to stop this, but rendered an opinion that this was an intentional act. You're presumed innocent, sir, but that's what the allegations are.
Brooks was attired in an anti-suicide smocks when he was led to court. He cried during the initial proceedings, which ended with bail set at $5 million. Police said Brooks was leaving the scene of a domestic dispute when he remained his vehicle into the crowd. Apart from the fatalities, 62 people were injured and some are still in hospital. A federal jury has found 3 big pharmacy chains liable for helping to fuel an opioid addiction that has killed hundreds of thousands of people in the United States.
This is a landmark decision because it's the first time that the issues of opioid epidemic have been tried against these national chain pharmacies. These are drugs that are highly addictive. These are drugs that are important in the right place and time. And through this trial, the jury was able to assess those national measures that have been put in place by these pharmaceutical chains and shout out from the rooftops, inadequate.
The jury said CVS, Walgreens and Walmart pharmacies had recklessly distributed massive amounts of pain-killing tablets in 2 counties in the state of Ohio. The decision is expected to influence thousands of similar lawsuits across the U.S. Legal experts predict that the companies will be ordered to pay billions of dollars in compensation. At least 33 people were injured when a pavement collapsed in the southeastern Brazilian city of Joinville. The incidents happened as they were walking to a Christmas show. Many of the victims were children, some of whom fell into an adjacent river. Medics treated the injured at the scene before taking them to hospital. No one was seriously hurt, and the show resumed when organizers were assured that everyone was safe. Oil prices have barely moved, despite the United States releasing 50 million barrels from its strategic reserves. Washington hopes that pushing reserve oil into the market will lower fuel prices, but analysts said any impact is only short-term.
The game of releasing a strategic petroleum reserve can only go on for a couple of months, maybe 3 months, but then you're back to square one. You need to replenish them because you're falling below the 90 days of reserves that you need to keep in order for them to be effective.
U.S. President Joe Biden says Washington has asked other major oil consumers, including China, to dig into their reserves. But Beijing said it will release its oil reserves according to its needs. Biden's initiative came after the oil exporting group OPEC and Russia said they would increase output only gradually. Oil prices are now at a 7-year high, resulting in higher petrol prices and electricity bills. The Seng Index rose just a tad today, but that was enough to end a 5-day losing run. The focus was again on tech counters. Xiaomi slumped 7% after reporting a smaller than expected rise in third-quarter revenue. Its smartphone sales growth was stagnant because of stiff competition from rivals. Alibaba lost almost 1% to sink to a record low, with investors concerned about its revenue growth and outlook. There was better news for Meituan. The food delivery giants gained 3% after giving up more than 10% in the previous 5 sections. Now let's take a look at the market. The Seng Index closed up 33 points. Top 10 active stocks: Tencent down $9, Xiaomi down $1.44, and Meituan up $8. Tracker Fund up 4 cents, AIA up $2.25, and Hong Kong exchanges down $4.80. Forex trading against Hong Kong dollar. Euro is trading at 8.74, British pound at 10.41, Australian dollar at 5.61. Over to the UK market, the FTSE 100 is up 9 points. On to the weather now. Mainly fine and dry tomorrow, with the mercury ranging from 18 to 24 degrees, staying the same going into the weekend. Now let's take a look at the weather around the world. That's our main news for Wednesday night. Join us for more news at 11. I'm Annie Lau. Thanks for watching. Good night.